Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of Age of Engineering. In between the episodes, I didn't do a whole lot, but as you can see, I built this structure here out of Lonsdaleite, which we talked about last episode. And one of the things I dislike about Lonsdaleite is it's really kind of hard to see the individual blocks. So it might be a little difficult to see what I've built here, but it's basically a box. I think it's 3 or 4 high, maybe 3 high. I don't know. But I have a spot here for our mob grinder that we made last episode. And then these here will be for our mechanical users. But first, let us power this thing up. I stole this this power cell from the reactor downstairs because I figured, I mean, we have the solar panel now, so we may as well, right? Okay, so that is our grinder. This is the most important part of the entire system is the grinder, because this is going to be what kills the wither. You'll notice that the skull is facing forward. That means that this is the front. This is the part that kills. It can be a little confusing because on the back it kind of looks like it has like a little grindy fan sort of thing, but don't be confused. Okay, so the next thing we're going to put down is this block protector that we made also last episode, and it's underneath this power cell, so it's getting powered as well. And then we have the smart wrench, which I showed. Oh, hey, you can see the conduits. Which I showed you last episode. So the first thing I want to do is select this block. Okay, I just cleared the selection. So now it's selected. Okay, so shift right click selects this block protector. And then you just shift. What the heck? Yeah, okay, so you just right click on everything that you want to protect. We want to protect this power cell, and we want to protect this mob grinder. There we go, shift right click does it. So that stuff should be safe for the moment. The next thing we're going to want to protect, if I can... really difficult to see here. I don't like that at all. Yes, I know these are all turned around, but gonna have to use the Yeta wrench. Yep. There we go. Those should all be facing forward now. Let's jump in here and check. Yep. Okay, these are all facing the right way. This is going to be how we kill the wither, basically, or build the wither. It's a simpler process than using something like the RF tools spawner, because you don't need, like, if you tried... There's a whole thing. If you go and watch some other people's videos on it, they have like these really complex systems with the RF tools spawner, and it's cool, but I prefer this because it lets me keep track of fewer things at once. All right, so now these blocks are definitely going to need to be protected. So the thing with the protection also is that it only protects these particular blocks. If I was to put something behind these blocks, this would get blown up. Even though the block in front of it would be fine, the block behind it would still get blown up. So any conduits and things that we do on here, we also need to protect. That's very important. I'm going to put these on first. the redstone conduit is going to activate the different mechanical users. That's what they're called. Oh my gosh, I can't speak words today. I don't know what's up. But it needs to be actually attached because it won't automatically attach to them, which is a shame. But we can deal with it. There we go. And you just right click on the, exactly not like that. You have to right click on the front, which can make it a little bit difficult. There we go. And then like that. Like that. Like that. And finally, like that. Okay, perfect. And that's why I put up the redstone conduits before I put on the ender conduits that are going to insert the soul sand and the wither skulls in here. Because if you put on both at the same time, it can be pretty difficult to hit the right thing. Okay, so, and I'm going to separate these. Because when you're building a wither skeleton, you have to put the soul sand down first, and then you have to put down the skulls. So this needs to be on a slightly longer delay than these do. And the next thing I'm going to do is run this ender conduit. And this can all be the same because we're going to use we're going to use filters to put the proper things in the proper places. Okay, so now that we have all the conduit we're going to need, let's protect this. This might be a little bit difficult because we're going to have to do it from the side. That's not what I meant to do. Hopefully I didn't just mess anything up. I think it should be okay. All right. Shift right click. Oh, it's so hard to see. Shift right click. Shift right click. Shift right click. And one more right there. We might have to get up a little bit higher to see it. And shift right click. Okay, I believe that's everything protected. We will find out when the first wither spawns. If we have to replace some conduits, it's no big deal. All right, then we're gonna put a chest down here. And I'm gonna set up a bunch of stuff underneath this, not only because it looks neater, but also because the Lonsdaleite will protect it from getting blown up. And that is quite important. And we don't have to use the block protector on it. The block protector uses up quite a bit of power to protect the blocks. So we don't, if we don't have to use it, we probably don't want to. All right, so here's this. And let's put this here and attach it with a conduit. All right. You'll also notice that I've laid cable, our ME cable. It's coming out from over here, so that we'll be able to operate this from a distance, and we'll be able to import everything that we need from the system into here. Cool. Okay. I set a test of this up in a test world, but I don't 100% remember how I did it. So this could be exciting. Okay. Is there a ghost block here? Is that why I can't seem to get around? Okay. So to set up a timer for this, this is the... There is a ghost block here, isn't there? Ah, that's irritating. Okay. Alright, so to set up the timer for this, we need a redstone conduit coming down this way. And let's disconnect it from that. I'm kind of going to do this backwards a little bit because it's a little bit easier. Okay. And then we put the redstone repeater there. I might also need some more redstone conduit. Wouldn't be surprising. And then... Yes. And again, we don't want these connected. And I will need some more redstone conduit. So let's see if I have any in the system. Oh no! I don't even think I have redstone alloy. I don't. Okay, let me go make some of this, and I will be back with you in just one moment. See you in a bit. Okay, we're back, and we're getting some redstone alloy into the system. So let's go ahead and make our conduits. And 8 should be enough, I hope. Okay. So disconnect from there, connect to there. Good. Looks like we're connected over here as well, which is not good. That must have been what I hit with. That must have been what I hit with a wrench. Okay. So let's go around this way. Okay. So if we connect that to this, it should send a signal out here. I might have this the wrong way. In fact, I probably do. I can't rotate it, can I? Oh, I can. Like that. There we go. All right. So what this does is it sets up a loop where this goes off, and then a couple seconds later, this goes off. And we can also set this timer to go off on whatever kind of delay we want. We can have it up to a delay of up to 1,200 ticks. 12,000 ticks, excuse me. So I generally like to put this on about a 30-second delay, because that gives time for the wither to spawn and be killed before the next one spawns. I don't like having a bunch of withers at once. I'm just... Call me crazy. So, we need some soul sand. And we need some wither skeleton skulls. Alright. So... Oh, that keeps distracting me. The farm is going off over there with all the trees and things, and the purple particles just distract the heck out of me. Alright, let's put down some dirt to stand on. There we go. And now we want to put insert only with a basic item filter. And this one has to be a wither skeleton skull. Same for this over here. Insert, item filter, skeleton skull. Good. Okay. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, it should be fine. Insert, filter, skeleton skull, insert, filter, soul sand, insert, filter, soul sand, insert, filter, soul sand. And finally, you guessed it, insert, filter, soul sand. Great. So what our system can do, and the way I've set this up is so that our system can either be automatic and just create withers all the time, which is how we're going to start it out because I want to get a backlog of nether stars. Or it can also be on demand. To do it on demand, we just have to put an ME terminal, right, or an ME interface, excuse me, right here behind the chest. And put a pattern in it for like 4 soul sand plus 3 wither skeletons equals another star, and that will push the items into here, which will push it out here. Speaking of, we need that to be extract always active. Oh, I wanted to also, one thing I forgot, the ender chest. Let's go ahead and craft one of these so that we can get this. Wow, that was fast. So we can get that into the system. Okay, so we have the conduit set up and we have the timing set up. The next thing that we need to set up are the users themselves. And we'll start with this bottom one here. And what we want to do is have it place blocks because this will place the sandstone block. We want to do it the upper left slot only because that's the only slot that hopefully we have items in. You can do it on random, but it would mess up the timing. We want it to be redstone on. I'm pretty sure it might be redstone pulse. It doesn't matter because it's only going to get a pulse. So we'll just put it on redstone on. If it doesn't work, we'll try something else. Same with this one. Place block. Redstone on. Upper left slot only. Redstone block. Place. Upper left slot. Place block. Upper left slot. Redstone. For these, this is where the wither skulls are going to be placed. So we need to use item on block instead of placing block. Don't ask me why. I'm not sure. Let's see. Upper left slot only. Redstone on. Use item on block. Upper left slot only. Redstone on. Redstone on. Use item on block. Upper left slot only. Okay. So the last piece of the puzzle is going to be getting this down. And we could put this pretty much anywhere, honestly. Let's put it right here. Will it not work if I put it on top? No. Oops. Alright, it collected it, it looks like. But I can't tell if it went into the system or not. Okay, well, let's throw the smart wrench down. If we find a smart wrench in the system, then we'll know that it worked. Yep, there it is. Okay, great. So that does work, and it will import nether stars and anything else the wither drops into the system. All right. So I think this is ready to go. Oh, one other thing. Round robin enabled. We want to make sure that each of these gets 1. And we keep the amounts equal. Okay, so. Oh, I can't even put stuff in there. Oh. All right. Let's move it down 1. At least for now. I mean, later I won't need access to it, but I do. Oops. Breaking all kinds of things here. The ender hopper's trying to pick them all up. Good job, Ender Hopper. Okay, extract always active, round robin enabled. This should all still be good. I think this will be safe here. If it's not, well, then I'll just get another chest. Chests are easy. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And now let's get out of Dodge. If it works, we should know pretty much right away. Okay. Okay. Nope. Alright, I think I figured it out. It's a silly mistake. And I should have known after I worked on all that calculator automation. I should have figured it out, but it's okay. I got it now. What we need to do, because these pull out the item conduits, they pull out 4 items at a time. So even though it's round robin, it might still put 4 items into one thing, unless we put an item conduit speed downgrade in it. That means it will only pull 1 item at a time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if this works. Maybe? Okay, that should have worked. Okay, somehow this stuff didn't get... This didn't get placed for some reason. You know what? I'm going to put another repeater in. I think just to see if it works, you know? Give it an extra little couple seconds. Let's get down here. That's not what I want to do. It needs to feed into here. I think like that. And then I believe it has to go like that. And try and get over here. Like that. Okay, so maybe with the extra delay, it'll work better. And we'll set this out of the way as well. Okay, that's a little bit more of a delay. Let's see if that works. 4, 1, 2, 3, doop, doop. Oh, there we go. We got it. It just needed a little bit extra delay. And as soon as this blows up, it should be killed by the grinder, is the hope. Okay, and it's dead. Great. And all this stuff survived due to the block protector, which is great. And let's see if we have another star in our system. We do. There it is. Oh! Sorry, that was a girly shriek. But yeah, that's it. Our operation is now up and running. Let's go ahead and put this timer back to 30 seconds. I'm gonna load up this chest with all the soul sand and everything that we have, and let's get some wither killing done. Awesome. Okay, so I'm super happy that that works, and that is unfortunately all the time that we're gonna have for today's episode. I know, I'm sorry. Back here is gonna get a little beat up because of this, I think. But I'll try filling it in with some grass anyway. Yep, the only thing that we have to do now is to try and get this hooked up into our ME system, which should be easy, easy. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you again next time.